Hey guys, so I wanted to update you all on my 1 month of being vegan, which the month of January was 31 days. A lot of positive came out of this, and I'm so excited to share with you all. First things first is I'm feeling amazing and great. So if that's immediately what you're wanting to know, I do feel amazing. And thank you so much to everyone that has offered advice or any tips. I appreciate it. Now, I will be recording a video that will talk a little bit more in depth of what specifically I've been eating and what recipes I've tried and liked. But if you have any questions about that, please let me know because I would love to share more. So in the beginning, I was very hungry, which a lot of breastfeeding moms are. So that's kind of my biggest struggle, I know. But yes, so I was pretty hungry. I noticed that I just felt like I needed more food. And if I was in a pinch on time or if I was busy running errands all day, I found myself stuck on what can I eat? Like, what do I do? So I definitely had to find alternatives that I could use to help me, and I was successful in that venture. That during my first week, my supply did drop for about a day, but as soon as I got my calorie intake up, it was fine. So don't be scared if you see it happen one day and think, oh my gosh, I gotta go blow it and eat something, like I gotta go run and go get some food. You're fine. Just make sure you're getting enough calories. So after that, after I was able to find some good meat substitute, some good recipes that I tried out. Also, who knew cashews can make the best dressing? I was really shocked because my spouse also, he likes is trying to eat a little bit healthier but will not eat my crazy vegan stuff. He's like, don't you dare try and force that on me. So I don't, but I do make certain veggies and sides and he will also eat them. And I started experimenting with different sauces. I've done avocado sauce, a chipotle sauce, just different variations, but a lot of which had cashews, and I had no idea cashews were so good and I could make all these things without using dairy. I was amazed. So very happy about that. I can say that after 31 days, which I've actually been doing it longer now, but doing it for the full month of January, I feel amazing. I am down 14 pounds from when I started, and I want to keep this up for myself. I've never felt more clean, if that makes sense. But I do also want to say that it's beyond weight loss because I've heard my complexion. I've actually gotten a lot of compliments this past week that my skin has been looking really clear and it's just really bright. And to me, that is a huge compliment because during my pregnancy and even after, I have a lot of discoloration. My skin's very dry. I just feel like it's not in a good place. But apparently, there's been a difference, and honestly, I do see it as well. I do feel like my face is getting to a more even tone, if you will. So that's really neat. And something a little more personal is I suffered really badly from postpartum anxiety and depression. And so for those who do not know what that is, basically a lot of mamas get it. It's just when you're anxious all the time and about every little thing and you're severely depressed, and that can come in many different forms. Me personally, my journey, I would cry almost every day. Anything that happened seemed incredibly overwhelming for me. Working seemed very hard for me. It was hard to get out of bed. Even working out, I was extremely stressed and I felt like I couldn't handle much of anything, that I wasn't good enough, that sort of thing. So it was really tough for me these past few months. So when I started this, I didn't think that my mood would really change, But heading towards the end of it, I noticed, and people close to me in my life were like, hey, you're not crying every day. You haven't told me that you've been anxious or that you've been stressed lately. And, I thought back and I was like, you are so right. I was waking up every day crying. I was always upset. So, yeah, 100%. This diet, I believe, has cured how I felt with like postpartum depression, anxiety. It's helped me have a clear mind, if you will. Now, I can't say that this is going to be everyone's experience, but I've never felt better. I feel happy. I feel healthy. I feel capable and worthy. And I think that it's extremely relatable what I've gone through. And the weight loss was a big bonus to all of this. So I'm just thinking, if I started over again today and I was looking at it, one thing that I wish I knew at the beginning of this was that my whole life can really change. I can feel so much better. I can think clearly. I can feel good. I can lose weight that obviously we want to be back to our pre-pregnancy weight, or we would just want to feel better being a new mom. We just want to look good again in clothes and feel sexy, beautiful. And if I would have known that this simple diet was going to do that for all of that for me, then I would have done it right when I gave birth, right? But I realize it's not that easy. It's a complete lifestyle change, which is why I say do what's best for you. I do know some people close to my life will try a vegan diet at least 3 to 5 days a week, and maybe the other days incorporate some dairy and meat as they wish. And that may be a perfect option for you out there. We are all different. But I can say my top things here. So, number 1, I have cured my own postpartum depression and anxiety. Number 2, I have lost 14 pounds. Number 3, my gut feels amazing. I feel my insides feel amazing and healthy. And number 4, my skin has felt amazing. It's clear, it's bright, and it is just thriving right now. So those are 4 things. I'm trying to think. Is there a 5th? There probably is. 5, we're helping animals. We are, yes, let's put 5. We are helping the animals. We are being good to our earth. We are getting the nutrients we need to fulfill our bodies wishes, what we need. We get our nutrients from our soil. People and plants grow from the soil. So just keep that in mind with your diet. We need a whole bunch of nutrients for our bodies to operate properly. And we don't need to take all these supplements. We don't need to, we don't need these extra things that are out there that are in powdered forms or in drinks. We don't need all of that if we give our body the proper nutrients. I'm telling you, you can get the energy you want. You can lose the weight you want. You can get that clear complexion. You can feel good on the inside, which I would not take for granted. And while it's not, I don't know that it's clinically proven to help with anxiety and depression, it definitely helped me, and it may be able to help you. So if maybe you're going through something, through a hard time, or maybe you also suffer from anxiety and depression, maybe taking a look at our food sources and our diets can, maybe making small adjustments can really change our life for the better. But yes, I'm so glad you guys were so interested in my journey and always so receptive to everything that I have posted and talked about. I can't wait to continue this journey. I am right now. And I mean, I'm going to keep reporting back with how I'm feeling. But right now, your girl feels amazing. So thank you so much, guys.